Hey, how y'all doing? Nick the Smoker coming up with another cigarette review today. This one is going to be Peace cigarettes. So Peace. I did a review on the Peace a little while ago, which is kind of an ultra premium version of the filtered version of Peace cigarette. Peace is a brand of cigarettes made in Japan, sold in Japan. It's been around for a long time, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much so far. I'm very impressed with what the brand is. So yeah, this one's a little bit interesting. So as you can see, I reviewed the Lucky Strike Expert Cut. As you can see, these are king size, the Lucky Strikes, and then these are regular size because they are non-filtered. They have no filter on them. But what's more interesting about this is that this is a pack of 10. They only make this one in packs of 10, if I'm not mistaken. So I think a carton is 20 packs of 10 cigarettes in a pack. So it's very interesting. So yeah, take a look at that. Love that kind of dark royal navy blue design all the way around. Very kind of a traditional. And then you got the dove right there. And yeah, Peace. Very simple pack. You do have the Japanese warning labels in the back. The back says something in Japanese. I'm not quite sure. It says JT. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know who manufactures. Just Japan Tobacco, possibly. Yeah, I'd have to find out. More interesting about this is that this is... Sorry, there's a motorcycle in the background. This cigarette has, nutrition fact-wise, 28 milligrams of tar and 2.3 milligrams of nicotine, meaning that this is a very strong full-flavor cigarette. We don't have anything on the market in the U.S. Well, actually we do. Sorry, I'm going to say the American Spirit non-filter, but are stronger than these. But still, this is a very strong cigarette. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pop this pack open. I love the packaging, by the way. And as you can see, it is a very nice slide out package design like that. It's very nice. You have a silver foil in there, which I'm about to peel off. See if I can get it off. All right. And taking a look, there are your 10 cigarettes right there. And immediately, this incredible, heavenly kind of vanilla scent. It's got, I guess the Peace has that vanilla kind of a flavoring, whatever added to them. There's just an incredible vanilla aroma coming off these cigarettes already in the pack. Yeah, let me try and pull one out here. All right. And right away, too, I noticed something with the tobacco, but we'll get to that. So, taking a look at this cigarette, this is actually, these are fat little cigarettes here. So, taking a look at it, this is a wider diameter than most regular cigarettes on the market. They're a little bit fatter. So, this actually kind of looks more, on terms of what I can compare in the United States, what a Camel Wide would be. Might not be as wide as Camel Wide, but these are definitely wider than you would say a Lucky Strike or a Bomo non-filter, any of the regular cigarettes in the market. And taking a look at that tobacco in there, I mean, the lighting is pretty bad right now, but this is a very bright tobacco tone cigarette. If I'm not mistaken, this cigarette is made with 100% Virginia tobacco, which is a very good thing. Can never have enough Virginia tobacco in the cigarettes. And the cigarette itself, you're also not going to see that, but towards the middle of the cigarette there, you might get a little glimpse of it. It says Peace. And it's written in a very faded yellow font with that same Dove logo on there as well. And smelling the cigarette, this incredibly sweet, rich, this vanilla kind of a aroma coming off the cigarette. Very nice. But yeah, without further ado, let me get this I'm going to pack it down a little bit on my end if I can. This cigarette also feels like it's packed pretty tight with tobacco, which is a good thing. But yeah, without further ado, let's give the Peace a light. Do the body on here. Yep. Nice, very dense body. This cigarette has no filter on it. All the smoke and everything is coming through this thing. Very dense smoke, but nonetheless, not quite as much smoke as I was expecting off the pull. I was expecting a little bit more, probably towards the end. Like I said, this cigarette does feel like it's packed pretty good with tobacco, so the tobacco itself might be acting as a little bit of a restrictor. And sorry for the motorcycle in the background. This person don't know what they're doing. Wow. This is something else, guys. First impression of this cigarette, really, really, really nice. I like non-filter cigarettes. I like full flavor cigarettes. For me to find another premium non-filter cigarette from somewhere different in the world it's actually quite special. This has some serious flavor to it. Serious flavor. It is strong. There's a little bit of a, you know, rough sensation on the throat on the inhale. Exhale is fine. That vanilla flavor, and I can actually smell it right now in my car as I'm smoking this cigarette. This secondhand smoke coming off of here is actually putting off an aroma of a little bit of vanilla, which is really, really cool. Yeah, that's very nice. The smoke that's burning off the tip of this cigarette is actually leaving kind of this little bit of a hint of vanilla aroma, and that's very, very nice. Kind of reminds you if you're smoking like a pipe tobacco or an aromatic pipe tobacco or something like that. Not quite the taste of an aromatic pipe tobacco, but still it has that kind of aroma off it right away. The flavor is incredible. Getting that nice, very, very nice sweetness off a cigarette. I like that a lot. As well, it has that little bit of a vanilla flavor on it too. It's really, really nice. It is like, I'm not getting like a huge amount of smoke off of it yet. We're getting towards halfway on here, but it's actually not, it's not bad. It's really, really good. A lot of these non-filter cigarettes too, you know, you think, oh, it's a non-filter, it's going to be strong, it's going to kick you in the ass. They're really not that bad. The way that you compensate for smoking a non-filter cigarette is that you just don't take drags as big as you would a filtered cigarette. The pull that you get on, you know, you pull what you want out of it, if you will. However strong you want it, you're going to take a really hard drag off it. If you want lighter ones, you take lighter drags off of it. If you take small drags off of it, it's still it's fairly mild. That's with any cigarette. But with a non-filter, you don't have to worry about having to pull through the cigarette filter itself. This thing is no filter, so smoke it as you would, and with caution. You don't want to rip them too hard, or else you're going to get a kick out of it. I just took a hard drag off of that. It does kick on the throat quite a bit. But it's got such a nice flavor. Such a nice flavor. I'm blown away by this cigarette so far. I can't say that the flavor and everything is as good as the piece that I did review on this channel in the special tin, those limited edition, those premium ones. But this has a really, really incredible flavor, and it really is enjoyable right now. And like I said, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is 100% Virginia blend tobacco in this cigarette. Yeah, it really is nice. Yeah, and like I said, this one is not going to be for the faint of heart. You know, this one definitely does have a kick to it. Yeah, but I'm gonna jump some ratings on this cigarette. Do the body again. As you can see, that little pull I just did right there, and it's getting towards the end. They're obviously gonna get burn hotter, and it's coming closer to the end, obviously. So a lot more smoke, a lot more strength coming out of it. Great body on here though. Very, very dense amount of smoke. Again, no filter, so nothing to really restrict it. Flavor, taste, aroma. Lovely. A very, very nice kind of sweetness coming off of here. It is a rich cigarette though, don't get me wrong. There is no filter on here. You're getting the full flavor out of this cigarette right now. A very, very high quality tobacco inside of this cigarette nonetheless. And if it is 100% Virginia blend indeed, it really is an incredible blend. As well as the flavoring that they do put on these, the little vanilla or whatever like that, really does make for something special on here. incredible smoke. It's incredible. I really don't have many complaints about this cigarette. Really, any complaints about this cigarette. I like full flavor cigarettes. I like good quality stuff. This is good quality and there's no filter to it. It's beautiful. It really is a good cigarette. These are one of the best ones I've had to date. I don't think they beat my Commanders. I like my Commanders, but these things are really, really good. Japan has some quality cigarettes. And I don't think they have limits on tar and nicotine, obviously. This is a really, really special thing. And I notice a lot of these cigarettes do have higher tar and nicotine contents to them. I can imagine that they actually use a lot more actual tobacco leaf in the cigarettes, not as much fillers and reconstituted stuff and stems. This is just a very, very high quality cigarette. So would I smoke these again? Absolutely. This is a very, very high quality cigarette. And I actually did get a little bit of a buzz off of this. It's strong. This is not, like I said, this cigarette's not for the faint of heart. It is very nice. And honestly, I think that this 10-pack would probably last me a day. Compared to if I was smoking like a filtered cigarette, like a Marlboro Red, which I probably smoke a pack a day or more. These things, like there's 10 in this pack. Honestly, like smoking one of these, you take a break for a while. It's very, very satisfying and a very, very good tasting cigarette. So yeah, what would I rate the piece? Let me grab this pack again. What would I rate the piece cigarette? This cigarette, I'm going to give a solid 10 out of 10. One of my rare 10 out of 10 that I give. This is a beautiful, beautiful cigarette, and I really, really do enjoy it. Japan has some good cigarettes. I've had some great cigarettes in Japan so far. This is one of them that's at the top of the list right now. And it's one of my rare 10 out of 10 ratings that I don't give that much to cigarettes, but it's very, very special. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That's my review of Peace. And I thank you all so much again for watching, and God bless.